Because you have, if you scan in color, you have 3 channels of color. If it's in color. If it's in black, blah, 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 blah. If you scan it in grayscale, quote unquote black and white, which it's not technically, it's only 1 channel of color. Each one of those channels has 8 bits. So if I have 3 channels of color at 8 bits, I get 24 bits of detail. Now, I'm not even talking about resolution. I'm just talking about the range of color, the range of grays, how you could see in the eye, if you did a photograph of my eye and made a black and white print, you should see the subtle gradations even in the whites of my eye as it gets darker closer to the lid and brighter near the area that the light is reflecting. So you want to scan in color all the time. So once you do that, you save your original, like our friend said, and then you work on a copy, okay? And then what I like to do is I make a duplicate of the background layer, as you can see here, because in Photoshop, everything works in layers. Every picture you open has 1 layer, has 1 basic layer, and I like to duplicate that basic layer. Then, in Photoshop Elements, or Photoshop, whatever version, I go to Image, Adjust, Levels. Okay? Now in Elements, it's Image, Enhance, Adjust Lighting Level, something like that. Catch me some other day during the week if you need to go over it. Sorry, not yet. Let's crop this thing. Let's get rid of the junk. And for demonstration purposes, I'm going to get rid of the border. Normally, I wouldn't do that. I set the crop tool, which is up here, and I set the range from top left corner, dragged all the way to the bottom right corner, and it chopped out all that other stuff. Now, here's the fun stuff. Image, adjustments, levels. It's a very simple technique. Most people, when they go to this, say, oh, great, I'll just go like this. Okay? Which looks nice, but that's not the best way to do it. The best way is to correct the color in each one of the channels. Red, green, and blue. You've got this in Photoshop Elements, and it's a really nice tool to use. So let's go to the red. Make sure the sliders, the white triangle slider and the black triangle slider are at the edges of this mountain. Can you see that on the screen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, not done. I know you're looking at it and you say, all right, Eric, you got something with your glasses there. Not done yet. Let's get the black slider for the green channel, the white slider for the green channel all the way in. Getting close. Let's go to blue. And we'll do the same thing. Okay? Hit OK. So here we go. Before, after. Now, there's still some more problems with this picture. As you see, there's dirt up here. There are some discolors, little weird spots. All those little details we can get, okay, later. But here's the main thing, is we got it overall looking better. It's still a little dark. I could still brighten it up a little bit more. I could help it a little bit more. But you see what a difference this made, right? And now it's preserved and it even looks better. Okay. Now when I save it as a different name, right? Or slightly different name. So up here, okay, I'm going to put a dash or an underscore, and I'll call it R1 for revision 1. You could do a V1 for version 1. Okay, as long as the name is different from the original. Now when you save as a TIFF, which is what I just did, you can make the TIFF smaller with LZW compression, which is lossless. It's not like a JPEG compression. It will not delete information. And the byte order, it should be IBM PC. Macintoshes can open an IBM PC TIFF, but IBM PCs can't necessarily open a Mac TIFF, okay? And hit OK. Okay, I'm gonna close that. Now, what happens when you deal with a large picture? Okay, I got a couple minutes left and I think I can squeeze all of this. What happens if your picture is bigger than the flatbed, right? Anybody? Who knows the answer to that? Say that again?
Sections.
Scan it in sections, right. So here's what we did. We had a large picture here. We won't tell anybody. It's between you and me. No, this is the same person's picture. But I had them scanned in earlier, so I didn't want to delay. Okay, so here we go. We have the top and the bottom of the picture, right? So how do we get these things together? There's many ways. Now Photoshop, and I think the latest Photoshop Elements does it now. But Photoshop is a neat little function that automatically stitches it together. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's try it. It's under File, Automate, and it's called Photomerge. Let's see what happens. And it asks me, okay, which pictures do you want to put together into one? And I'll say, well, these two. They're already open. I hit OK. And it goes through a process, putting them together, rotating them. Now, it doesn't always work, but let's see how it does. Usually I do a combination of automating it and then fixing it up myself. But sometimes it's a little slow. Any questions? Please don't feel shy.
Okay,
Anything.
A question, not on this.
Okay.
You said this was going to be on the website. It's going to be on TV on the website.
Right, what you see me doing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you give us that again? That website.
rootstelevision.com. And if you want to have a clipboard right over there, you could join my email list, and every month we send out a notice about new videos that came out. Okay, so.
Couldn't do it.
Thank you.
That's what it said, it couldn't do it? I missed that.
You don't have to rotate that yourself.
You should, but sometimes you don't have to. Oh, jeez. Sorry, wrong button. Okay, it's 11:57. So what do I do?
Keep going.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Let's rotate the canvas, okay? Wrong way. It should have been clockwise. Now they're upside down. Okay, image. All the photo editing programs let you do this. And I'm going to flip it 180 degrees. Okay, now there's the bottom. Okay, let's image, rotate canvas, 90 degrees counter. Okay. Looking kind of dark, but I guess the pictures are dark, yeah. Okay. Let's try that photo merge one more time. I'm bugged that it didn't even try. Okay, you had a question, right?
Just about the rotation.
Okay,
'Cause I
okay.
thought, yeah, I thought it would be easier if you. I didn't know how the computer would know
I
when
know.
it needed to be rotated.
Yeah, why is it so picky?
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Here's one.
Yes.
Yes, this is probably a stupid question.
No, don't say that.
When you scan a picture into the computer,
Yeah.
is it a digital picture then?
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, when you scan it, it's immediately digital. Yeah. There you go.
Wow.
Okay.
Voila.
Now there are some flaws. But we can fix that. So I'm going to hit OK. Hopefully it let me keep it in layers.
How many parts can you merge? I mean, could you have?
Yeah, you can do a lot. As many as you have, as long as